The storm has already brought down those power lines, as I was just mentioning, and trees in several towns. So let's take a look now at some of the latest numbers of power outages across the area. Eversource is reporting 496 outages in Thompson, 304 outages in North Stonington, 217 in Newtown, and just under 200 in Canterbury and Killingly. United Illuminating also reporting outages in North Haven. They're reporting 116 customers impacted so far this morning. We'll keep you updated on that.